Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you guys doing? How are you feeling? Are you feeling the tension in the room already? First of all, this is SOLOPREDICT Sports TV. You know how we do it now, giving you the best when it comes to sports, especially football. And something happened this weekend. In fact, a lot happened this weekend as making these delectable men. Why do they look at me like that?
I'm happy.
These delectable gentlemen sit down today to analyze football. I mean, it's been a roller coaster of emotions. A lot happened. We saw the big dogs go down. So also saw some big dogs hold it up. But yeah, that's why we're here. We're going to analyze football today. We have Omenka, Mr. Frank, Uche, and Mr. Fon.
Mr. Fon, yeah.
And I'm here also, the most neutral guy in the midst of these people. They try, psych me up into joining one of them.
Come on.
But I see they watch, the games. But I love what happened this weekend. A lot of surprises happened, and that's why we're gonna analyze it. But we're gonna try our best to keep it short. I know it's gonna be hard, but yes, let's dive right into these analysis.
I'm glad you mentioned the big dogs.
Let's calm down.
Let's start
with the winners. Let's start with the winner.
You said the big dogs went down. I'm not a big dog.
Mr. Frank,
I'm not anywhere right now.
Mr. Frank,
all right.
What do we have on our?
Yes. This is match the 6 of the Premier League actions, and we have Brentford against Manchester United.
Is that funny?
You know,
What do you mean,
And the game, we saw the game go 3-1 in favor of Brentford, and we had another game, Leeds United. Okay, we had another game, Leeds United with Bournemouth, and the game was a 2-2 draw. We had Chelsea versus Brighton, and the game was 1-3 in favor of Brighton. We had another game, Manchester City Burnley, which was a 5-1 in favor of Manchester City.
Yeah.
Then we had Crystal Palace Liverpool. We saw a 2-1 victory for Crystal Palace.
In favor of
Crystal Palace.
Okay.
Then we had Nottingham Forest Sunderland 0-1 in favor of Sunderland. We have Tottenham Hotspurs with Wolverhampton, and it was a 1-1 draw. We had Aston Villa Fulham. It was 3-1 in favor of Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Then we had Newcastle Arsenal, which is the star game of the week, and it was 1-2 in favor of Arsenal.
Yeah. See, some people cut hair for this match. That's why they are sitting here. So you guys should be careful and wary of what the banters that they have to put out today.
They are very, very lucky. Now,
there's no one throwing banter. What is that throwing? But we all lost.
Hey, I didn't lose.
I don't know about it.
I didn't lose. I wasn't even close to losing.
See, why I tell you, maybe you paid out tomorrow, guy, full money. You say you pay on first half. As you pay on first half, you know pay on second half. You do pay second half.
First half, you know, be watch that match.
Ain't no talk.
I don't get my talk. Say me.
Well, we'll start from the first game. Oh, the first game was
Man U.
We started the weekend.
I don't like early games. I don't know why. I've never been a fan of early games.
You want to start or should I start?
Go on.
See, at this rate, if we continue like this,
white
hair will start to fall out of my genetics is built so well that white hair hardly ever.
I'm already having white hair.
But the way Man U is pushing me to the limit right now, it's painful when we as fans can see the obvious mistakes we Man U they make, and the owners of Man U and the managers they know they see them. We saw it with Ragnick. No, we see him with David Moyes. From first when Fergie left, as Fergie won't come out. Now I think Fergie, being our greatest legend, now he put us for the highest amount of trouble. If we don't carry this job, go give Pep. Then stay with David Gill, build team around Pep before he come out. I think the first mistake Man U made was losing Fergie and David Gill the same year. That's when Man U's problem started. Director of football, when Sabi the football, when Sabi don't run the club with Fergie, leave with our main manager the same year. We can't carry Moyes come. And bear in mind that point, Pep was available. We go give Moyes. We finish with Moyes Wahala. We carry who we carry next? Ragni, Van Gaal. You want me to attack? My wife knows we can attack. Red Devils Army. We finish that one. We can't go Ragnick. We can't go Mourinho. Then after Mourinho, we can't go Oli. After Oli, we go Ragnick. I think we did Carrick and Rudvari Serra small. Then we can finally enter Amorim. Now, I'm not going to go into the match, but I'm going to put it in simple words. Our problem. Now pride not the key Man U right now. It's no longer a football issue now, pride. Pride in the sense that Man U had Dan Ashworth, who was a football person. When they want to sack Ten Hag, Dan Ashworth made it very clear that we should not go for Amorim. Not because Amorim is not a good coach, but because Amorim's system, it will be hard to continue from what Ten Hag was doing. True. Now, the Man U board with their sack Dan Ashworth, can't go bring in Amorim against Dan Ashworth's will because he no fall in line with their alignment in with Wilcox and everybody. Now, the Amorim now they fail. Now, they are doing every single thing to make this, they are watering a dead plant, basically. They try every single thing now to make this their decision. We don't fail. We know say don't fail to good. Now, pride now is more of a pride thing. I'm not even going to say it's Amorim's fault because we saw Amorim's system before we brought him. So I can't blame Amorim. I can't even say players because players have sacked more than 6 coaches. So I'm not even surprised because I don't understand in modern football what Luke Shaw and Dalot are playing.
I still in the team.
I still in the team first of all. I feel like say they get some kind things on Man U owners where we know if you don't sell. Luke Shaw, in fact, if you mention Luke Shaw name for transfer window, you like say you want cause problem. Luke Shaw and Maguire don't deal with us. We never even sit down for match.
So what you are saying in essence is that there is chaos behind the scenes.
Yes.
Hello.
So before we can start even doing anything on the pitch, we have to clear a lot of backlog of chaos. Chaos or K-logs. But what I'm saying there is Man U problem plenty pass what you they see for field.
Yes.
It's not even a footballing issue. I can bet you bring in another coach will be here in 6 months.
I'm telling you.
We'll be here in 6 months.
Same thing I'm saying.
The dirty way Glazer first gather come. Ineos never no go fit clean them in 12 years. Now, instead of Ineos to now clean the dirty that Glazers have put, it's almost like they're now in bed with the Glazers now. They're not even adding more debt on top. Because when Sarah dream they come, I mean, they hope say, this guy is ruthless, he doing things, he don't drive staff, he don't stop Indomie for, they say no more free Indomie, no more snacks, no more meat pie, cut everything when you need to cut. You don't need time to cut manager. There's a reason why he has not. It's obvious there's ego right now, and that ego now go kill us eventually if we no get our acts together. I really do not have anything to say about football. You don't see him. We don't analyze these nonsense players from now tomorrow.
If I'm gonna ask a simple question, would you say if you were the manager, would you want to change anything, maybe some transfers with the players, or it would just be a simple in-depth of maybe management? So out of those two things, do you see any problem with interchanging players? Maybe this one should play midfield, or take this player here. Why is this player doing this? Why is this player doing that? Or it's just basically the management.
So the way I see it, now two-phase problem.
Okay.
And one phase lead to the second phase. Yeah. Now before you even get to the, like I said, they went to go and interview Amorim. I'm sure this thing Amorim is saying on the TV that the Pope cannot make me change my formation. He told the Man U board. So in whose idea was it that looked at our player that cannot even play 4-3-3? Number one, no, in the no fit play 43, they no fit play 4-4-2. 5 managers, they don't sack all of them. Can't decide, say, okay, you know what, let's bring this one that can play a different total team from the. We never even get the basic football inside the ones that we get. We can't bring person we get complicated style. Let's say they teach goats how to sing hymn for church. It's not possible. All those Man U players, they are airheads. I'm sorry. They can't do basic. It's not be football safe. There's a point where you want to blame coach. Yes, so coach can adapt, coach can, but waiting a key Man U now basic football. Pass, run. It's not hard.
So that means it's two teams. There's no compact team and then management.
Everything.
For me, I think the problem is with the coach. Trust me, the problem is with the coach and not just management. If the coach can see information, put the right players where it's supposed to be, we won't be where we are now. So management is part of it. But some key changes you can make. Now we don't have Onana in the goal post anymore. So what's our reason for losing? There's no more Onana. So what's the reason of losing? So I'm blaming the coach full time. I need that guy to be sacked.
Well, my own opinion, looking at the last game, I think the problem with the Man U team is more of a tactical problem, not even. Let's leave the backroom staff. The backroom staff is another thing entirely, because I think sacking a coach or employee, it comes with financial implication, and I believe that paying off a coach would be heavy on.
It's not heavy. It's 18 million pounds.
18 million pounds is
not. How 18 million pounds?
18 million pounds is a lot of money.
It's not a lot of money for Man United.
I think where Manchester United got it wrong was when they played us, because they played very well, but then they lost the confidence. There's no confidence in that team. When you look at it, you see there's no confidence at all.
The only reason why I'm going to agree with what you're saying is I watched that match and I saw what happened in the first 11 minutes. You don't just back down because they score you 2 goals in 11 minutes. Okay, I don't want us to jump to Arsenal, but I think I saw a different kind of zeal when it comes to these other players, these other teams rather. Newcastle, Arsenal especially. They fought till the end of the game. And that's one thing that was kind of lacking in that mind.
Well, Mr. Muno, it still boils down to tactics. Like, the coach, every coach has a tactics. When your tactics is wrong, it's just like building a house on bad foundation. There is nothing you can do. So it's to look at the tactics. Is it working for me? Do I need to change? I don't think Man U has a whole crop of bad players. I think these players are not bad.
When you say tactics, what do you mean
formation.
by tactics? Formation.
Aside from formation, a playing style.
Okay.
A playing style. Every team should have a playing style.
Okay.
You understand? This playing style. Sometimes you can come with your playing style and it doesn't work for you because you don't know what the other team is coming with. Yeah. Then it doesn't work. That is different. But when you have a playing style that is not working week in, week out, I think you should change.
Okay.
Because I saw in that game where even when the midfield that we complain is bad, even when they have the ball, the strikers are not making the run into the box for them to get that through pass. It's also a problem. So which tactics are they coming with? That is a big problem when you don't have any tactics. Yeah. You just go in, you guys just do your thing. They should have a tactics. I don't want to delve into the Arsenal game yet too, but tactics is key.
There was consistency in that game from the beginning to the end.
Exactly, that is tactics.
Are you talking about that Arsenal match?
Yes. But the Man U game that I watched lacked the tactics. So I think the whole thing falls on the coach. Because
Man U game lacked everything. They lacked the tactics, they lacked the confidence, they lacked the belief, every single thing.
There's emotional trauma.
The coach came out and said, I don't even know how my team is going to play. Whoa. If a coach can come out and say that before a match, how do you expect to win the match?
Because he's seeing it. I'm telling you something. As much as yesterday I was blaming Amorim, I can guarantee you, Amorim is not the problem.
Amorim, oh God.
No. Amorim has the problem. But Amorim is not the problem. Let me explain that thing in plain English or my speaking.
Okay.
When I mean Amorim has a problem, or Amorim is not the problem, is the board knows Amorim system, right?
True.
Why on earth didn't they buy Amorim, a midfielder that can execute his system? They had a full transfer window. They saw Amorim from January to June. They knew what Amorim was going to play. And still, what we came out from in the transfer window, after finishing 15th, was laments. No midfielder and no extra defender. And you are blaming Amorim. And Amorim has already told you, I don't know another formation. I'm not Sabian. Not only my own Sabi. So, you cannot blame Amorim. And Amorim has also come out to tell you that if it's the problem, sack me. He don't tell management. This is an ego. It's not where it's not about ego.
That's a psychological statement.
Yes,
if I'm the owner of the club
Yeah.
and my coach tells me, if you're not going to agree to my tactics,
sack me.
I go still chill. I'll be like,
To see what he's trying to
this
come
guy,
up with. Yeah.
maybe
He
wants to
knows
do
what.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's why it's still there.
Well, how would
Yeah,
you see?
that's why it's
I don't
still
understand how someone is doing
How would you know something when you have played? Do you know that we have
That's 3 matches.
not won a
That's
game
3
back to
matches.
back
9 wins.
in 3 games?
That's 3 matches. 9 wins.
Learning Euro.
You're
I've
using
not
same
won
position.
any
You're
Premier
telling me
League.
it's not
game.
Amorim's fault. Whose fault is it?
I'm not saying it's not Amorim. I said Amorim has a player. Amorim has a problem, but it's not the cause of the problem. It's the board. You see, lies at the head. They are seeing the nonsense, clear the nonsense. Simple. You are seeing that the manager cannot use what you have given him. If you don't provide him what he needs to succeed, remove him and bring somebody that can use what he has
on ground
to succeed.
True.
You cannot be looking at somebody telling you that I cannot use this thing to succeed, and you're not giving him what he used to succeed, and you're not blaming him when he doesn't succeed. Please make that make sense to me.
See, I don't know why you're trying to define Amorim.
I'm not defending Amorim.
If Guardiola should come to Man United,
He will fail.
Let me finish. If Guardiola should come to Man United, the same players we have right now, trust me, there will be changes.
True.
There will be changes if Guardiola should come to Man United and with the same player, not buy any single body. There's going to be changes. You're going to see if Bruno won't play better, won't be respectful in the field, he will be dropped, he will be on the bench. You see a small ball play ball better than Bruno.
True.
I don't know if you understand me.
I
So the
agree
problem is Amorim. We are losing. You see the formation is not working. Why don't you change formation? You keep playing your dating formation from everything. You want, how will you play the same formation you're playing with Arsenal? You play with Brentford, you play with West Ham. They're all different things and they all play different kind of games. You don't come with that kind of formation. You're telling me it's Amorim doesn't change. Why would you change?
Okay,
Change constant.
we
I'll
all
put the blame on
agree.
him.
So we all agree now that it's a tactical
It's a tactical problem.
I
problem.
don't think I believe it's from the head. I believe that the cleanup has to start from the head.
All right. Okay. Let's look into the second match. Let's not all talk about Man U. There are also other matches that we need to talk about. Now let's look at Chelsea Brighton. Yes, that game too was a crazy, was
A ray of
crazy
sunshine.
because Chelsea had the
A
lead.
blessing in disguise.
Chelsea had the lead
You don't
initially,
know how to spice it.
and they lost
I feel
1-3.
I feel that loss to Chelsea, beating Chelsea 3-1 and we losing 3-1. And probably is the only reason Amorim will be sacked tomorrow. Because now the board might be like everyone lost.
Everybody
Let's
lost.
pity him.
Let's pity
Let's
him.
pity
We
him.
didn't
Maybe this weekend.
lose.
Calm down. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my fellow leaders.
See,
President, addressing him. Addressing my fellow.
you the push
Alright.
back. And I'm by luck.
All right. So
I lose as they talk now.
Omeka. So let's look at that Chelsea game. What do
Chelsea
you
to
think
me.
happened in that Chelsea game?
Chelsea to me
Yes.
is, I don't know why a lot of pressure is not on Chelsea. Maybe because they're not big enough to even receive pressure in the first place. I'm not trying to be biased.
Shots
but-
fired.
No, but they can't be. They're a small club.
Yeah.
They're big. They're a small club that are growing, so they can't receive the kind of pressure.
Shots fired again.
They cannot receive the
You
kind
know
of.
you can't say it's shots fired because if you say small clubs, what's the most annoying thing small clubs do? They don't concentrate. That's Chelsea. They don't concentrate because if you have 2 records in 2 games, that's concentrating.
Yeah. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
These are
consecutive
small
games.
clubs.
You don't know what
See,
you're doing.
I had even
That's
small
very
clubs
good.
again. They even add to it. Is that how they spent over 2.3 billion on players,
They don't even believe it.
and nobody they talk about them. We're bad though.
You're bad.
We're 1 point. Are you aware that we're 1 point behind Chelsea?
You're 1 point behind Chelsea, yeah.
Are you aware that if we won, they would have been
above Chelsea.
And they spent 2.3 billion on nonsense.
Wow.
I don't even understand whether Chelsea is now a football club to play soccer or a supermarket.
So I want to ask a question. In that Chelsea team right now, what's the difference between the team that won the Club World Cup and this team?
Palmer.
Even Palmer,
as Palmer having injury, realize that even Palmer is an old player.
All the people they play
and still they're depending on him to win. And they keep blaming.
What changed?
See, fun. All the people they play in that Club World
The
Cup.
competition changed now.
That all the people that they play in that Club World Cup were chaff teams.
The competition.
Let's just be truthful.
Okay.
Like they're chaff teams. Chelsea played easy matches all the way to the final, and you caught the PSG off guard. Yes, one of it happened.
But
Man, you don't win. Man, you don't win.
Three goals against
Man, you don't win. Man, you has won. Man, you has won PSG 3-1 to knock them out of Champions League. I've forgotten the man that was useless that period. Chelsea has spent so much on players. We don't know if Chelsea is interested in playing football or selling and buying players. Right now, we don't know which one Chelsea. Is it a football club or a market? So Boli has to come and tell us which one he wants to do. If he wants to play football, then let's talk football. Because it looks like Chelsea is interested in ins and outs.
Okay, now, let's try and look into that Chelsea game. The red card. In 2 games now, red card has been the reason why Chelsea lost.
What do you expect from Agberos?
Concentration,
like you said.
Yeah.
So I feel Chelsea is still the top contender.
For what?
I actually agree with what
What
you
they
said. You can't use.
It's a good thing. You don't write what football offer.
No.
can't write Chelsea off.
I don't.
Chelsea contender for what? Okay, for what? Contender for what?
Even write them off.
You know, as bad as Chelsea was last season, they still finished 4th.
By luck.
Went to the Champions League.
By
and
luck.
You were there.
By luck.
They went to the Champions League.
By luck.
So I feel Chelsea is still a top contender for this league.
Which
in fact, league.
Maybe top 4.
Main talk the league first. Now,
the Premier League.
Which one?
They are a contender.
The one they play in England.
Yes.
You know that plenty Premier League though.
The English Premier League. They are a contender because you can't rule them totally off, because if you sleep, they will overtake
They will
you.
chop you.
They never wake up now. They don't wake up first to come play the league.
Yeah. Okay. That about Chelsea. Let's look at the Manchester City game. Manchester winning 5-1 to Burnley. I think Manchester City is an awakening spirit right now. Unlike last season, I think they are going for this trophy. I see them winning this trophy over every other thing.
How many people do you want to win this trophy, Frank?
No, I said Chelsea is a contender, but I see Man City winning this trophy.
I see Arsenal.
They are awakening.
I'm sorry to say this, but Arsenal is a big.
I don't want to say it.
I don't
want to say it.
I'm a Man U fan,
I don't want to say it.
Arsenal.
In my heart, but I cannot say it out.
No, say what you have in your mind. Please say what you have in your mind.
I'm praying that somehow Man City wins the league.
No.
But the true thing is that it's between Arsenal and Liverpool. That's what's
Well,
Why are you mentioning Liverpool?
the first I'm mentioning Liverpool.
Okay.
Liverpool has not been playing well, but I found a way to win.
Being lucky.
Until
Being
yesterday.
lucky until yesterday, yes, it can happen. But also understand that champions are built like that. 1 or 2 slips now. Liverpool don't lose this match. Before you see the next time Liverpool go lose again, everybody feel drop don't lose 4-4 each. Let's first understand that they are just resilient. And Arsenal today, it took a lot of by luck. Let's see.
Did
you didn't watch the game.
Did you watch the game?
You didn't watch the game.
Trust me.
See, no. Let's not. That's the last.
That's the last.
I'm keeping.
My friends stop smiling like that.
I'm sorry to say, but Arsenal boys have
Let's not go there. Don't go there yet.
Beautiful
Don't go there yet. Let's take it last. Okay, let's move on to Liverpool.
Okay.
I don't know why you are emphasizing Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Analyze it yourself.
All right.
Analyze
The truth of the matter is,
Analyze your
yeah,
loss.
the truth of the matter is, I was waiting. I've been waiting endlessly to see the day we'll run out of that luck. Liverpool, that 9-minute wins. But the truth of the matter is, Liverpool has a big problem. And that big problem did not just start today. It has started all the way back to Rafa Benitez as a manager of Liverpool. Liverpool always finds a way to have bad defense. Even the time of Luis Suarez, SAS, where we had Sturridge, Suarez, and Sterling. 3 people, between 3 of them, they had over 58 league goals, and yet we didn't win the league.
True.
Because every attack will find its way to the keeper.
Yeah, you always concede.
The defenders were not doing their jobs. And that time we were saying, it's Brendan Rodgers, and he's a small coach, blah, blah, blah. Klopp came, his first season, he did badly, he ended below top 5. Then the second season, he did well. He won the Champions League. You see, but the truth of the matter is, he did still solve that problem. He brought in Van Dijk, yes, and we won the Champions League. Hold on. Yeah. Then after Matip left, we went back to that same boat we were.
But Konate and Van Dijk is actually...
Konate is the worst defender in Premier League. Not because of this last game. See, let me tell you. Madrid, listen. For a Jamie Carragher to say that if he puts on a jersey, he will play in the defense of Liverpool today. That's
Jamie Carragher play my defense.
He won't play.
I give you Shaw.
He won't play.
Maguire, you go appreciate.
Let me tell you.
And Van Dijk.
Let me tell you.
He didn't play fantastic.
Not this last game. He has always been the weak link in that defense.
So who you
see? Let me tell you something.
Who you replace?
Let me tell you something. I don't know where this concept of shadow marking came from. I don't know who invented shadow marking. Where an upcoming striker is coming and you are outside the 18 and you are going back, bringing him into your 18 where you don't have opportunity to mark.
Yeah. And
you bring him into your 18. I don't understand that concept. I think when the way the defending works is the time we had Martin Skrtel. You don't come into the 18. He blocks you from outside. If he fouls you outside, as in he doesn't drag you into the 18. You understand? If Premiership was like back in the days when we had a Didier Drogba, when we had a Van Persie, you can't be saying Liverpool is a big team. Every time they enter our defense, they will cause havoc. You know why we have been winning?
Why?
Because we outscore our opponents.
No.
And yesterday, that is the fact. Do you know when last did Liverpool have a clean sheet? See, let me give you a when last in 38 games last season, how many clean sheets did Liverpool have?
Let me answer you. Can I answer you? Liverpool has never played well without Van Dijk.
Who has the best defender in the league?
Arsenal.
No, the best defender in the league.
If Van Dijk is
argument. Best defender, best keeper.
I cannot say today. I cannot say today now that he's better than Son.
No. See, even if we're going to banter, let's be very analytic about these things.
Yes.
This guy, as a Liverpool fan, is just trying to point out what has been going wrong.
No.
Yeah, but
see, you cannot. If you watch that game,
what's so many other games?
Kante. Konate, sorry. His position was more or less like the weak link in that defense.
Against that team.
No, if
small fish.
If it has happened like 1-2 times.
Liverpool has not lost too.
That's
not the problem. The problem
that I lost too.
No,
I've been losing.
Let's leave Liverpool. Let's go down to the main event. And
Why are you calling it the main event?
It's
Well,
the
actually,
main
the main
event.
event.
Yeah, the
They
main
won.
event. No.
Because sitting down,
Arsenal actually is the main event because
Why you
And
trying to
almost
remove
everybody-
that deflecting so that
almost everybody was served breakfast,
yes,
excluding
You took your own to the
2 persons.
You can't take it. You have to take it.
I lost. I don't know why.
because you are used to
It's
it.
not. Hey,
You know why? You know why? You know what the problem
So,
is.
understand?
You still lose next week. Relax, calm down.
Relax.
Relax.
Don't worry. You see, the good thing about solo
Get
predict,
used to
Yeah.
it.
mental health is first.
It's
We
first.
always look after you. Like now, we don't see signs. We don't dey make us.
This
Go-
see,
If let us anybody, we'll check your BP.
Mr. Frank,
We'll give you some.
now like this, we go to understand this thing. Mr. Fon, what do you think about the Arsenal match?
See, you know the-
Wait,
What do you think about
Let him
Wait
talk.
now.
Talk.
Actually,
You know, they ask
You go talk. Nah, you go talk.
No, but if they don't say that you win, you know supposed to stop before round.
No, you
Tell
go
us
you go
this
there
talk.
should be some respect in all these things we do now.
Isn't that respect? I don't even
Are you
know
see?
the fact that you
No,
pull us inside
it's-
the-
Mr. Muno, are you
No,
seeing
why?
anybody sitting down as comfortable as I am?
You know,
Muno, wait till you ask me.
what do you think about the match, the Arsenal match?
My
Because
Oga.
you watched it.
Yeah,
chairman, sir.
okay. Okay.
Omeka one. I mean Omeka two. Which one?
Two.
Two. What do you think about Arsenal match?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I want to put you for trouble.
Beautiful.
Eh?
Beautiful match.
Tell us about the match.
It's what you just come to expect in every match you want to watch. Tenacity, encouragement, football, pace, style. Everything you people complained about, we have it. Every problem that you're facing, we have it. So we don't want anything. We don't want strikers, we don't want defenders, we don't want goalkeepers, we don't want coach. We have everything.
True.
You know why
Actually, because do you know why in everything that happened today, do you know what I took from today? You said Arsenal was going to win the league. Do you know what that means to me?
I need to learn. I need you to teach me something.
What?
You guys have been losing for like 10 years straight. You haven't taken any. You haven't carried any cup. And now I've been in like how many years now? I've not
4
taken
years.
anything. And I feel like I won't die.
Shots
Man,
fired.
you won't
Alright.
finish. Man,
Shots
you won't
fired.
finish.
How do you do?
Alright.
So
Fire, 10 years.
How do you survive?
How did you survive?
How do you survive
I
second
need
for
to
so
learn.
long?
I need to learn failure from you.
Shots fired.
How were you able to carry
Shots
your
fired.
failure for years?
Okay.
I just keep going.
kept
I look
keep
young.
I see
No
you
white
young,
hair.
No white hair.
Alright,
What's
alright.
going
And
on?
no white beard because of my
Tell us.
just few
tell us.
months.
We're building a stadium.
You're building a stadium.
We're building a stadium. So there was
So
no
going to look
money
at the
going
construction.
into the players. The money was going into construction and Arsenal. Right now, the two of you, Man U is struggling with Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Bad training ground, bad pitch, everything. You're going to
Okay,
build
that training
stadium.
ground,
No, wait. You're going to build stadiums. And now-
You don't renovate our training ground now.
That's the first part. Now you're going to do stadium too now.
Yes, sir, true.
Then you're going to go through all that stage. It's just the starting for you. You're already having white hair, meaning you're going to. You should have saved your hair first of all. Then you complain about your defense.
Yeah.
Then I told you yesterday that our keeper, Raya was better than Alisson.
Which I disagree.
Do you know why?
Why?
The defense you're talking about.
Exactly.
So it's better, yes?
No.
You don't get defense.
Hold on.
Why we still go back to
Any
We talk about
goalkeeper,
winners now.
Donnarumma, Raya, any goalkeeper, even go back to Buffon, put him in this Liverpool defense, he's going to concede goals. Let's talk about the game, the Arsenal game. Honestly, I want to start with both teams were superb.
Yeah.
I saw a very disciplined Newcastle side that held their ground for almost 80 minutes. They held the game. They were disciplined, as if it was like a jigsaw. They were just adding all the pieces together, And at the other side too, Arsenal was doing same thing. Arsenal had a lot of chances.
Pope was there for me.
That Pope was
there for me.
and the beautiful thing about the thing was that it was just not. He was not just saving balls. He was saving goals.
Yeah.
We need a new.
He was actually.
We don't need nothing. We need a new. What good come say?
So
There's a new
so-
menu.
yes.
Yeah.
So he was actually saving goals. Pope was saving goals.
Oh,
He was saving
was
goals
the man of the match
to
for
show you
Newcastle
that
As in, even with the fact that Arsenal was pumping them, they were disciplined. I saw a disciplined Newcastle defense line that was stopping Arsenal from penetrating them.
Yeah.
They were stopping Arsenal from really entering into their middle.
Yeah,
They were
they were actually
If you
the
see
most.
the way they conceded from area balls, which can beat any defense.
Bros,
Hold on.
Bros,
See, the two goals was header. The 2 goals was header.
Stoke City now.
That's it.
Because
So
we're playing a championship in Europa.
Champions League.
Trust me, they're going to go far.
they're going to go far. And I saw another Arsenal side, and while the game was going on, somebody mentioned that they should change A, B, C. And that was exactly what the coach did. Change A, B, C.
Yeah.
And the changes brought about the winner.
I'm telling you,
That shows you that even the fans understand the depth of the team.
That's
do
the
not
process.
to go pay me.
No, this is the truth. I was impressed.
I was impressed.
I was impressed watching both teams, and I wished my team
Arsenal
could
play
play.
fantastic.
Let me ask you something, Mr.
Wait. See,
Fun.
Listen to what breaks one's heart. Listen,
I wish his team could play.
It hurts me.
You know you support Liverpool. I don't understand what
Arsenal
you're saying.
played sweet game.
you didn't
I
watch
was-
this game.
No matter how negative
If you
I
watch
was,
the
no matter
game-
how evil-minded I
Thank
was,
you.
pushing for Newcastle to play, Arsenal were playing clean.
Arsenal
game.
played
No,
the
but
kind of
I
football
agree that Arsenal is playing
that will make
Liverpool.
your hair
Yeah.
stand up and tingle.
Every Arsenal
The
fan
way
should
they
be
were
proud.
passing the
Every Arsenal
ball.
fan should be proud.
Exactly.
Like, me and Arsenal, we are this
Thank you.
together. I know my editor is there laughing at me. My editor showed me paper today.
You
My editor when we were watching the live.
See,
This guy no
God,
give me guy
if
rest.
they leave us, no, come on here. Let us know.
This guy no give me guy rest. This editor.
But it was a good week.
It was a good week
As
because-
usual.
because it was a good week because there's comfort in misery, and a lot of us here are miseries. Like me and
No, he's not used to it. See, no one will tell you how to survive it. How to survive your first shot plus. We'll tell you. We'll come, we'll give you keys.
That's why you know what?
You never round up.
Yes,
You go cut am.
so, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
I don't see them now. From banter to analysis to every reviews. This is what we do on SOLOPREDICT Sports TV. Here we give you the best.
Juice.
Football. Make sure you subscribe,
Comment, share.
like, share. Stay locked in on this channel and we'll give you the best.
And mental health is important.
You know how we say it all the time. Football is like a biscuit. Things gonna crack on this side, it cracks on the other side.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do all the reviews here. Keep it locked down.
SOLOPREDICT Sport TV.
Yes, but before we go, take your mental health very seriously.
All right, guys. SOLOPREDICT Sport TV.
See you next week.
Thank you for watching. Like and
See you
subscribe.
next weekend.
See you next weekend.